Tonight, we're following new developments in the disappearance of Nassau County woman Jolene Cummings. An arrest, we know, has now been made. Now authorities are trying to track down exactly where Kimberly Kessler was in the previous months. They say that she's been living a double life. First Coast News reporter Honey Rodriguez with the latest tonight.
50-year-old Kimberly Kessler disappeared from Butler, Pennsylvania in 2004. 8 years later, her mother reported her missing to Pennsylvania State Police. In 2013, Kessler made her way to the First Coast using a fake name and a fake social security number. Kessler went by Jennifer Seibert, which according to an online database matches the name of a woman buried in the same area she disappeared from. We also found her cosmetology license under the same name, Seibert. She used it to get several jobs. We confirmed she worked at Tony and Guy Hairdressing Academy in Jacksonville from September to April of 2014. Sometime later, she started working at Sports Clips in Jacksonville and then Great Clips in Yulee. In 2017, she worked at another Great Clips in St. Johns County. According to the owner at Woody's Barbecue in Fernandina Beach, she started working at the restaurant in March of this year and quit after 2 weeks on the job. Around the same time, she was reportedly working at Tangle's Hair Salon, also in Fernandina Beach, until earlier this month. During her time in Jacksonville, police discovered Kessler's fake identity, and she was wanted by police on grand theft auto charges. Well, last week, the St. Johns County Sheriff's Office arrested her, and she was booked into the Nassau County Jail May 19th. And on Tuesday, she was named a suspect in her co-worker's disappearance, 34-year-old Jolene Cummings. Surveillance video showed Kessler dumping Cummings' Ford Expedition at a nearby Home Depot the same day she went missing. Now, there's a growing memorial for the woman police believe to be dead. The hair salon remains closed, and the owners released this statement saying in part, quote, "Jolene was like a daughter to us, and we are heartbroken over this. We ask that everyone would respect the privacy of her family and of our family during this time."
That was Honey Rodriguez with that new information for us.